the guy who's completely blind, who only heard my voice on podcasts.
No way.
And he actually can start seeing on his
Stop
left eye.
it.
Yeah,
No.
I'm so serious. I could voice note him and he'll be like, yeah, I can see.
So you the vision back into him. Wherever you guys are watching this show, I would truly appreciate it if you follow or subscribe. It helps a lot with the algorithm. It helps us get bigger and better guests, and it helps us grow the team. Truly means a lot. Thank you guys for supporting, and here's the episode. All right, guys, we are here with Kazumi. First podcast of the year for her. How's it going?
Hey, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous. You just got peed on.
Yeah, I did. For work.
This won't be as bad as that, right?
That was awesome.
Oh, you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was consensual peeing.
Was it a guy or girl?
It was a guy, and then I pissed on him back.
Whoa.
It's equal rights.
I haven't heard of the other way around or seen it.
You haven't heard of...
I've heard of golden showers, and I've only seen the dude doing it.
Oh, no, it's gender neutral.
Wow.
In today's world, yeah.
And where can people watch that?
Not on OnlyFans, because OnlyFans actually doesn't allow piss, so it's
Really?
on my Fansly. Yeah, because of payment processors, you can't do a lot of things on OnlyFans. You can't peg.
Wow.
You can't fist. But you can put 4 fingers.
4 fingers, but not a fist.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I know there was these twin sisters that got banned on OnlyFans.
Well, that's because of incest.
right.
Even though if they're not inside each other, I don't really know if that's incest. I don't know if that's an okay thing to say.
I think they were fingering, but that was too much.
Yeah, no, that's wincest, not wincest.
Right.
Yeah, not winning.
They got banned from their country too. I forgot where they were from. It was something crazy.
That's actually insane. What
Canal
I do
twins, yeah.
between my sibling and I is my business.
I didn't know you had a sibling.
Yeah, and we don't do that.
Okay.
For sure.
Brother or sister?
Brother.
Got it.
He knows what I do, and the rest of my family doesn't.
Oh, really?
No, they would commit seppuku, dude.
But you've blown up. How do they still not know about it?
I think the internet is really big. Don't do it. But they just haven't found out.
What?
They're on Asian Facebook. I guess I'm the president of ABGs right now, but it just kind of hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, because you're the biggest Asian in the space.
Yes! Have you watched me?
I'm not going to lie, I have actually.
Thank you!
I thought the video when you pulled a random guy off the street was interesting.
Thank you.
So I watched that one.
I did the sequel today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Same guy?
No, different guy.
Okay.
No. I'm the main character, and then I just find new hoodlums on the street, yeah.
I wanted to see if it was real or not.
It's definitely not real.
Oh, it's not real?
No.
Oh,
well,
I thought it was a real guy.
it is a real person with
Obviously,
real
yeah.
hopes and dreams. He wasn't AI. Real too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's probably better just because they're safe and everything too.
Yeah. No, I get tested every 7 to 10 days.
Jeez.
Every Monday, actually. Even if I'm not actively just out of course of habit. It's kind of made outside sex a little annoying because I can't have sex spontaneously.
You got to test first?
Yeah, I need to see a test.
Wow. And the test takes some time to hear back, right?
No, it comes back in 12 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you could do it that morning, then you'll know that night if you're good to go.
Yeah. But what's really surprising is outside of my industry, a lot of civilian men will be testing. What's that? And I'm bro, are you going to die? That's crazy.
A lot of people don't take tests.
It's not that hard. Asymptomatic or not, you should get tested.
I agree. I think at least once a year, right?
Yeah, I'm sure you're drowning in so
I'm not actually.
Digital social hour with 11 million followers on Instagram isn't drowning in
I've been with the same girl for 6 years.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
So I have an interesting perspective because someone in my shoes, you're right, with followers, with money, can just get hundreds of girls.
So you are never fall into temptation. You're a good boy.
No, and they DM me too. It's pretty crazy.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of guys in my shoes are hundreds of girls for sure.
Yeah, hundreds, millions.
Yeah. Do you care about a guy's body count at all?
No, I find that completely irrelevant. What I do care about is kind of their foresight, it's kind of do I feel you would a random person at the club really easily? Would you fold super easily? That's kind of But if let's say you're a performer, you're a fellow industry guy and you're a girl every other day, but they're always tested, and then your outside sex partners are also getting tested, that's fine.
Right.
Even and I would much prefer that guy over a guy who maybe goes to the club once a week or once a month, a random chick in Cancun. That guy is crazy.
Interesting.
To me, yeah.
So you're cool with the stars, but if you're guys at the club, then
I mean, they need to get tested. They're what the ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just super about it because for me, it's At the level I'm at, it's like being in the NBA.
Right.
It's like if I sprain, what is it? If I tear my ACL, I can't work. You know, except like if I tear my ACL in my world, then everyone else also tears their ACL and everyone gets really mad.
It spreads.
Yeah, so I have to like keep it super clean all the time.
And that makes sense because you made over $5 million on OF from what I've heard.
9 now.
Damn.
Thank
You're about
you.
to be in the 8-figure club.
Thank you. You know what's crazy though is I feel like I kind of fell off this year.
Really?
So I've been looking to diversify my brand and kind of pivot a little bit.
What do you think caused the fall off? Do you think you got shadow banned on platforms?
No, I'm already shadow banned. I've been deleted like 7 billion times. I think there's like this interesting thing that happens with OnlyFans where it's like the more popular or viral you get, the more subscribers you get, right? And then how you're able to handle that influx of followers is how you're able to kind of maintain and sustain this lifestyle. I think during COVID, a lot of us got really rich. I'm still pretty rich, but like I'm definitely not as rich as I was 2 years ago. And that's like a fear of mine as like the years go on. It's like, how long do I want to dance like a monkey and like do crazy? Because I'm so tired of streams. I'm tired of most YouTubes. I kind of like to just eat my appetizers and make my funny pee and do fun podcasts. And I don't really want to do anything controversial. So I've been looking to do like just other things with my time.
I feel that.
I love doing though. That's kind of been my conundrum. But everyone knows that doing makes you way less money than if I was just like a TikTok girl showing like.
Makes you less money?
Yeah, for sure.
But you did 9 million.
Yeah, but that's because I'm like I have an IQ of 1 billion and I like and I like did a lot of marketing strategies. But I'm like definitely a rare breed in terms of a person that made a lot of money. A lot of girls don't make a lot of money.
That's what I've heard actually.
A lot of the girls that make a lot of money are the ones that are swarming TikTok and buying ads on Instagram and Twitter, and they're just doing the same reel a million times.
Yeah, I see those ads all the time on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's like obviously she paid for that, but people fall for it.
I need to get in that. I just hate TikToks. I hate like those dancing trendy TikToks.
Yeah.
I like doing podcasts because we can clip this a million times and I could have said 10 million
Facts.
things, you know?
And I saw you're co-hosting Ryan's show now too, right?
Yeah, I'm an unofficial host. Yeah.
Nice. You're killing it on there. You've got some very viral moments.
Did you see when I that guy with cancer?
Yeah. How's he doing now? Is he still?
I think he's at stage 3.
Oh, so he went down?
I like to think my did that.
Wow. Because he was stage 4.
Yeah. Is that how it works? It goes backward, forwards?
It might have given him a second wind, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
His mom.
It was?
Yeah. He's not actually the first fan I've like that. The year before, I the guy who was completely blind, who only heard my voice on podcasts.
No way.
Yeah. And he actually can start seeing on his
Stop
left eye.
it.
Yeah,
No.
I'm so serious.
I don't know if I believe that.
I'm so serious. I could voice note him and he'll be like, yeah, I can see.
So you the vision back into him.
I him, and then within 2 years, his vision came back, and conclusions are not scientific, but yeah.
Wow. And what was, like, he can't see, so what was the setup
touched
there?
my a lot because I asked if he was a or titty guy, and he was like, titties.
I've never heard that.
You're a guy?
Everyone I know is.
This guy? That guy's a titty guy, for sure.
Yes? I don't think so. I haven't.
I
Past middle school, I feel like it's all.
In Asia, they care about they
Really?
hate if you have a big ass. Like, I went to Japan to kind of scout out the market.
Yeah.
They did not like my pag nation.
Interesting.
Booty. Yeah.
Those
they
Asian
like
guys.
and skinny girls with big.
Wow.
Yeah, I think scares them because I don't know if their tiny can like pass fruit or butt cheeks.
That makes sense because they say Asians have on the smaller side, right?
Not that I would know. Well, no, I would know. I would know. Yeah.
So what have you seen with races and sizes in general?
I would say it actually isn't. I've a lot of people. I would say it actually isn't a race thing, but I will say that if your dick is smaller, sometimes it hurts more because the blood flow completely fills your so it becomes really hard like a carrot versus when guys have like 13-inch cocks, their like the blood flow can't like correctly circulate into their but they're like spongy.
Oh, it's semi-hard?
Like spongy hot dogs, yeah.
Wait, you've seen a 13?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was possible.
I have a scene of dread. You could look it up.
Wow. But that's like surgery, right? Like that's not natural.
No, his is like
what?
That. Yeah, it's like that. But
oh
I think
God.
he might have a hard time dating because that's not everyday. That's
right.
holiday.
Yeah, you got to prep for that.
I think good everyday is 4 to 6.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
That's not bad at all.
4 to 7.
Okay.
4 to 8.
Okay, now it's getting a bit
Yeah,
wider.
yeah. I mean, if we have preferences, yeah.
But still, being 4 or 5,
But
a
it's
lot
like,
of guys.
it's not like you need a girl with like giant. But if she has giant, it's awesome.
It's a
but
perk.
it's not like I'm specifically only searching for like 8 inches and above. If I
Right.
get it, it's like a little silly treat. I wish we could find out a guy's size before we like got there. But yeah.
Yeah, maybe they should add that on dating apps. Like, what's your size?
Yeah, I don't care about your height.
You don't care?
I've been with so many short kings.
Really?
I like short kings that are buff.
Okay.
A lot of guys are actually short because it makes them closer to the ground, so their dicks look bigger.
Interesting. I never thought
They
of
don't
it that
have
way.
a lot of tall guys because then your has to be really big proportionally.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm not even lying about
no,
that. That's
I'm
like
thinking
absolutely
about
true.
Yeah, what I've watched, and I don't watch it anymore. But yeah, that makes sense.
You don't watch anymore. Do you feel like it's bad for you, or you're just like bored
I
of
think-
like the current climate of?
No,
content.
limits. Like you could get way too into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I try not to get there because I have an addictive personality.
Oh, word. I see.
Yeah.
See, people always ask me if I'm like desensitized from like sex and because obviously I surround myself with it a lot. But like, I would say like it depends on the context. Like I could see someone in front of us right now and it
Yeah.
wouldn't like make
You wouldn't
me,
get turned on.
unless they were looking at me and being like, "You like that?" Then I would be like, "Me? Oh, yeah, I could." Like
Right.
I'm like in a neutral state of horny. I could get there, but like I don't need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I can focus pretty easily.
So it's like a switch. You can control it.
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes, I'm kind of like a girl cuck. Like, I love watching people, but like, it happens all the time, everywhere I go. That like, unless it's directly for me, it doesn't really mean anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's dive into that because watching people have sex, you have these parties from what I've heard.
Who told you that?
I got sources.
Who is telling everyone in the world knows I throw parties, and it's like the most hilarious like multiverse like fact about me ever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've said it on a pod.
Okay, they're sex-friendly parties. Like,
Okay.
I would say, like, 10% of people are f***ing. The rest of us are eating hors d'oeuvres and, like, getting to know each other and, like, sitting by the fireplace because
Okay.
it's warm.
That would be me probably, but
Yeah.
10%. So if you have 100 people, about 10 of them are
Yeah,
partaking.
yeah. Because it's, like, it's also a testing thing. You know what I mean? Like, if I see, I don't know what your friends are like, but if I tell them, like, hey, I f***ed this guy, the first thing they ask is he tested? And I'm always like, what are you watching? Like, yeah. He is tested, so there.
That wouldn't
So-
be the first thing I would ask.
Yeah, what would be the first thing you'd ask?
Was it good?
Really?
Yeah.
Does it get you like off?
No, it's just
Oh,
like
okay.
if someone told me they had sex, I would be like, oh, was it good? Like, did you enjoy it?
It excites me when people are good. But I really love like a hilariously bad sex story. Those
Really?
are always
Have you had any?
like in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like pizza. Like even bad sex is still sex. you
Oh,
know?
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you had bad sex?
So my body count's only 1.
What?
Yeah. So
Ever
like,
in your life?
yeah. So I would say no.
Yeah.
Well, maybe when I first was starting, I don't
That's
know.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
So that's why this is interesting to me.
I have never heard. Well, no, of course I have. I haven't heard of like a monogamous person in
Yeah.
a long time.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I'm polyamorous.
Okay.
You know, so I have a partner. We've been together for 4 years.
Interesting. I've
Yeah.
never heard you talk about him.
No, I talk about him all the time. It's
Okay.
like open. I'm pretty open book about like the fact that I'm in a relationship.
And you don't care if he hooks up with someone.
That has nothing to do with me.
Wow.
But that's like I think the same for myself. Like I don't think what I communicate what needs to be communicated and I play within the boundaries that I'm allowed to. Like I can't do everything with someone else, but I make sure that I just check in on him constantly and make sure he feels good. Like if I feel like he's starting to get jealous or I'm starting to like spend too much time with another person, I'll like roll it back because this is
Interesting.
my main person.
Now, when it comes to having kids
Yeah, I'm gonna have kids with my
with
boyfriend.
that person,
Yeah, but I would like kids like right at the edge of menopause.
so like 35.
Is that? I would like say like 39.
Oh, it's that late? Okay,
Yeah,
39.
yeah.
So that's pretty late for a woman.
Yeah, I could do it. And a lot of like women like whom have a lot of money freeze their eggs.
Is that something you'd consider?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, didn't the Kardashians do that or something?
Yeah,
Surrogate?
I am not in a rush for kids. I love traveling and being my own person. Being a financially independent woman is like one of the most powerful things you can be because I
Wow.
don't really have to be controlled by a guy.
Yeah, that's true. You're in a rare situation where I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of women aren't in that situation.
And I think the relationships I have, especially with men, are much better because all the men in my life are because I want them and not because I need them. Like I used to have such relationships before my current boyfriend where like if they cheated on me or if they were tired of me, they would kick me out and I'd be like I have to figure my life out right now. And I don't want anyone to have that type of power of me anymore.
Damn, you got kicked out?
Yeah, I've been kicked out bajillion. Well, my dad kicked me out, and then like I had boyfriends kick me out.
Okay, so why did your dad kick you out?
I had a curfew of 10 p.m. and I got home 10:30. But I don't like saying that because then everyone is like, "Oh, that's why you like to get peed on," and I'm like, "Well, nature versus nurture. I don't know if like his strictness made me like a kinkier person. I think it definitely made me sneakier.
Right.
I think it made me more curious for sure."
Asians be strict with those curfews, with the homework.
I wasn't allowed outside till I turned 17.
What?
Yeah, like
Yo.
I only went to school like during summer, during holidays, during weekends. I was at home or with my family, and they had a tracking device on me till
No way.
till college. Yeah.
He tracked your car?
I don't know how to drive, so he tracked my phone. But I didn't get a phone till I turned 18.
That is crazy.
But that's not why I'm like this. I probably would have been like this even if my parents were like not super strict, stereotypical Asian parents.
Right. Do you still talk to them?
I would say our relationship is interesting because right now it's like my life is perfect. You know, I'm handled, you know, and I don't really need them for anything. So I think they're like, this is fine. But I do know that once they find out, they will literally explode.
Yeah, they might. I don't even know how they'll react.
No, like if you've seen my like it's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is pretty nuts.
Do I look like that would be my?
What do you mean?
Like, do I look like I would create such evil?
No, you are wild for sure.
Yeah, I think it's like a fun duality because I feel like outwardly, I feel like I don't give off this like intense energy. And lately I've kind of realized that nowadays has just become like a passion project for me because I actually don't feel like I need to make more money. Well, I do to live and sustain this lifestyle. But I make so much money residually off of OnlyFans. I've just kind of been doing projects that are like really fulfilling for me nowadays.
That makes sense because you've reached a certain point where your life won't really change much if you make another million.
Yeah. I mean, if I made like 100 million, that'd be crazy. I would be in somewhere else. But it's, yeah. Oh, what I was saying 10 conversations ago, I've been looking to diversify. I want to get into like streetwear this year.
Start your own brand?
I want to get into fashion and streetwear and do something completely unrelated to because I just want to see how successful I can be without like making it about Kazumi. Kazumi's not even my real name. It's an escort.
Right.
You know, that's like not who I actually am. It's an extension, but yeah.
So the clothing brand would be under your real name, you're saying?
I don't think it would have any connection to me or my name. I just want to create good work like unrelated to what I did before this, and I want to see if it can stand on its own business.
Yeah, that's smart. Pretty much what Lana Rhodes did, right? She was in the industry for a couple of years and now she's out making money in other avenues.
Yeah, she's an interesting character to me because I'm from a totally different generation of because I started off as an independent content creator, whereas she started with studio.
Right.
So I feel like her experiences are probably like night and day compared to what I was.
Yeah, I have seen you talk about her actually. Yeah, because now she kind of bashes the industry.
I would say anyone's experience in the entertainment industry is totally valid. I think she got into when she was 18. I got into.
Are you interested in coming on the Digital Social Hour podcast as a guest? Well, click the application link below in the description of this video. We are always looking for cool stories, cool entrepreneurs to talk to about business and life. Click the application link below, and here's the episode, guys.
A year ago.
So, that's it?
Yeah.
I feel like you've been here longer.
26, turning on 27.
Okay.
And I make my own money. So like I'm only agreeing to projects that I actually want to do. So I don't really have that like trial and error of like dealing with shit I don't want to do or feeling like I need to do before I'm ready or doing all that.
Got it.
I don't know what her actual experience is like.
Interesting. So 26, that's kind of late to enter the game, right? For a girl?
I wouldn't even say late, but if someone calls me a MILF, I will kill myself. So don't.
I mean, in like 5 years.
Yeah. MILF is not an age, it's a cup size.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like I feel like I have MILF tits.
Okay.
You know? Like if I like go a step higher, it's like I'm in MILF season.
Right.
There's no going back.
Did you get a procedure on those?
Yeah. I'm pretty GMO, bro. Like this
Yeah?
whole situation like is not
All
God's
modified?
plan. Yeah.
Wow. Even the face?
Yeah, I just recently took off a chin implant. That's why I didn't do podcasts for a while, because I
Damn.
had a chin implant that was melting my face and
What?
slowly floating down, and people kept commenting about how my face was like deformed. So it's gone. So this is actually my natural face.
Okay.
It wasn't natural last year though, which is why my face is different.
Yeah, you see with Simon Cowell, I think he's getting a ton of heat for the plastic surgery on his face. The guy
Yeah.
from America's Got Talent.
You know, it's crazy. I think I like bimboification.
What's that?
actually. You know, well, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Like, it's just like the creation, like just turning into a bimbo. But really, I just like anyone creating like a life for themselves, however it looks. Like, if you want to get fully tatted, like, and tattoo your eyeballs and tattoo your teeth and just look nuts, whatever's clever, bro. Like, whatever makes you happy.
You don't care about it?
Yeah, I went to a furry convention. Like,
I got to hear about that.
a few years ago, and of course I went there to laugh, and actually I came enlightened because I was like, I like saw this guy and he was dressed up like a fox, and not to assume, but I assumed that in his personal life he's probably a dork because he spent $3,000 on a fox fursuit. But in this world he was so cool. Like, everyone was taking pictures of him.
Yeah.
He was like dapping people up. I was like, like, who am I to take that away from someone else? Which is why I don't mind any type of person, like trans people or like furries or like bimboification. Like, if my tits were this big, I still deserve respect. You know? Even if it's like something you don't understand, you don't have to destroy it.
Yeah, for sure. What costume did you wear to that furries convention?
I was just a cat girl.
Okay.
Yeah, standard.
Nice. Have you ever had to dress up anything crazy for a scene or anything?
I feel like most scenes I play myself, or like different permutations. I play a hooker a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the video you saw of me, I was a hooker.
Pretty much, yeah. You went
Yeah.
on the street and said, want to have sex?
Yeah, I was like, hey, let's. I also play like a reality TV show girl a lot. I just did another reality TV show a few months ago, and that was funny.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like Love Island, except Island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like it was like it was like 20 of us just living in this like nice house, and we just had like sex challenges, and we just the whole time.
Wow.
Yeah.
All 20 of you at the same time?
Yeah, I would say like at the same time, or
Jeez.
like on and off. They had like a system where if you had a green bracelet, then you were good to go. If you had a yellow bracelet, you were down to be on camera, but you didn't need to. And like red meant like don't
Don't go near me.
I'm tired of. Yeah.
Wow.
I just kept a green bracelet on the whole time. I just got railed 24/7.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you've been on more gangbangs than podcasts.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, how many podcasts have I been on? Like
Probably like-
25?
Yeah.
I've probably done like 1 million gangbangs. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Is she kidding though, guys?
I think I've done a lot. I've done gangbangs the most in my personal life.
Oh,
sure.
outside of shooting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like when I did my Black Raw gangbang, I did a lot of research because I just have talked so much about gangbangs. I was like, I knew I had to stand on business with it. Like, I remember like I did my market research, which is watch a bunch of gangbangs, but I also like messaged every girl I knew who was a gangbang girl. I asked a bunch of fans. I had one fan send me an email with like timestamps of like important gangbangs with like different like notes on each one. And yeah, I just studied the out of it.
Wow. So what were some takeaways when you were studying like certain positions or things you need to do?
When you get to performing versus sex, it's a lot more camera awareness and like the technique. Like something like the way I would ride in real life sucks because it lasts 10 seconds and
That's
then I
it?
say never mind.
Damn.
If I'm gonna ride you on camera, I'm doing it in a way that's a lot more aesthetically pleasing. I think one of my big gangbang takeaways was just be vocal. Like I have like a note on my notes app, like a list of like dirty talk ad libs to spit out like when
Right.
I don't know what else to say.
That's actually smart because sometimes you're in the moment and you don't know what to say.
No, like I don't want to say harder like the whole time. Like
Yeah.
I want to like say bruise my esophagus. And just knowing that like weirder is better if you stand on it, you know, like
Yeah.
punch my stomach in. Yeah, with I want to feel it tomorrow. I want to be in a wheelchair. I don't know. Yeah.
Mix it up a bit. Yeah. Some
Yeah.
people got the same one or two liners. But at the stage you're at now, you pretty much know all the guys you're filming with, right?
Yeah. I pretty much know everyone.
Yeah.
I really prefer OnlyFans over mainstream because obviously with OnlyFans it's my own production, and with mainstream you can't always choose who your partners are. But with my gangbang, I was super specific. I was like, this is like my christening. You know, this is like the most important day of my year last year.
Did you do anything with Spencer, the guy who introduced us?
He was in that reality show.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah, and he me on a roof.
Damn.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
He me on a roof. And then when he pulled out, he like nut over the roof onto like 3 girls on the ground. Like he hockeyed them from the roof to the floor.
Damn, my boy.
Yeah, no, he like aimed. He like sniper rifled that.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was just getting pumped in the roof, and I was like, "What about me? Like no drugs."
Oh, you wanted some?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know for me.
I didn't know my man was like that out here. God damn, Spencer.
I don't know what angle he gave you. If he was just being normal.
He didn't even tell me you guys did a scene together, honestly.
Oh well, then. Click.
No, but that space fascinates me because he said he's like top 10 on the male side.
No, he's great. He's amazing. I think he's fantastic.
Yeah, because on the male side, I feel like it's harder to make a name for yourself.
Absolutely. I think there's a lot more pressure because I can fake it, you know? Not that I do, but you can't fake a hard. Well, you can. But
with the, what's the thing they take?
With Trimex, where they shoot it up.
Yeah, the injection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some people have the implant too.
Implant?
Yeah, where you like press your balls and then your gets hard.
No way.
And then you press it again and then your goes back down.
What?
Yeah. Some hydraulic system.
That doesn't sound like it's enjoyable though.
Oh, it is.
You've done it before?
Well, yeah, I've someone with a like that, yeah.
No way. But why would you do that? I'd be able to. I want to control it. You know what I mean?
There's a famous story. You know Prince Joshua? He always girls with his Timberlands on.
No.
He's from New York,
Okay.
obviously. And he messaged me and he was like, "Hey, we're shooting tomorrow, but I broke my so I was 11 inches and now I'm only 9." And I was like, "Where'd the rest of the go?" And he was like reverse cowgirl, it's gone.
What?
And I was like, luckily you started off at 11 because some guys can't lose 2 inches.
No, not at all. Because if you're 4 and you lose 2,
You're over.
now you're down to micro level.
Yeah. Micro are okay.
You've seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Okay.
I hung out with a guy with micro last week.
Yeah.
And I peed on him.
Okay. So you could still do other things, I guess.
Yeah. I think like everything is malleable. It's just playing around with like what else we could do.
Yeah. But then there's that are shorter than that.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those guys.
Yeah, it goes inwards, right? I forget what it's called.
Yeah, it was.
Basically.
Yeah.
Inverted. No. Someone I know probably does.
If you did?
I don't know.
I like always feel bad for those guys because I feel like it's time to stop body shaming men. There's nothing wrong with a small.
It's easier for a girl to say. I think with men, it's very competitive.
Yeah,
I think they really care about
that's
it.
why I love gangbangs. After a while, like 2 inches feels like 8 inches.
Really?
It's all the same.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, well, no, psych. But like, it's like you're in there. Life is one big gangbang. It doesn't matter if you're first or last. You just be happy when it's your turn.
Life is one big gangbang. You got to frame that somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, well, unless you're you. I guess you're having your first and last and only.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a rare breed these days. And it's not even for religious reasons, which is...
She's just awesome. I love that.
Yeah, she's just the one. But I feel like... I don't know. It's an interesting space to learn about it for sure.
No, it's super cool. Like, I think my boyfriend is the coolest guy ever. Like,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
But going exclusive is out of the question.
No. And I don't think either of us want that. That's not, like, been a thing we've ever been
You've never even talked about it?
We started off open and, like, even, like, if I, like, asked, like, would you ever be monogamous? I think we would both laugh. Like, that's just not in our essence.
Okay.
Yeah, even before, like, we would, like, go to swinger parties and get together.
Nice.
Like, whatever. Like, it's like a social thing. Like, and also all my friends, so it's like, if I want to go to a party, like, do I have to be like, they're like,
Yeah.
You know, I can't tap in.
Right. Swinger parties. There's a lot of those in Vegas, I heard.
Yeah. There's a green door and.
What's a green door?
Oh, nothing.
So when you're at a swinger party, what's the initiation when you run into another couple? What do you guys do?
I'm not really a couples person. I like one-on-ones.
Okay.
I'll do a threesome and I'll do an but I'm either one-on-one or gangbang.
Got it.
I like guys.
No in between.
I like guys. I'll do girls if like it just feels like this is hilarious. You know, like if I make out with a girl, ha ha ha, that's so funny. If we start fingering each other, this is the funniest ever. Like if she pulls out a strap, I'm sucking her strap, dude, what are we doing? Like it's so funny.
Yeah.
But I would say like in terms of like a spectrum, I'm way more straight than gay. Like I've obviously done threesomes with girls on camera and stuff, but those are like really hand-picked women that I think are like psychotic and like they'll just go nuts.
There's some level of trust there, right?
Yeah. Because I remember I did a girl-on-girl scene for Vixen for Slade, and I remember there was a part where Vicky Chase like whispers to me and is like, make me, and I like looked at her and I was like, damn. I don't know how. Like what
alpha.
I was like, you're gonna have to fake this. Like I don't know how to do it.
Wow.
I figured it out. But I definitely was like,
you need to educate the men here because they struggle as well.
I can eat a good and I can finger a girl pretty well, but that's because I have my own, and I'm sure like since you have a you would know how to suck it.
I've never tried it, but
I'm sure you know what it takes.
I don't know. I mean, they say that about gay guys, though. I've heard that.
Yeah, it's like you have a so you would know, a bad versus a good one. If like the test was like on, you'd do it.
Wow. I'm trying not to even picture this. So you mentioned you got into this industry at 26, right? Mm-hmm. What were you doing before that?
I was a marketing executive.
Really?
Yeah, swag.
Wow. This is a marketing podcast, so let's go. Let's talk about that.
Let's go. I mean, honestly, that was the title of my like position, but I think I was in an MLM. Okay. Honestly, I did learn a lot because I feel like their cult tactics really permeated into my brain, but they had me go like door to door and business to business. So I felt like a thing that was really vital in their teachings was to not be embarrassed. Like I'm here to close. Yeah. It's ABC, always be closing. Like I've done a bunch of embarrassing in my career. So much embarrassing. And it's about the bottom line. It's about the number. Like whatever, I'll cry in Tahiti. And I don't mean like I'm gonna sell out my soul. I've stood on my morals and the type of person I am. But I think a lot of women like try to polish themselves too much, and that's why they don't go viral, and that's why they like don't get it.
Yeah, you're more relatable, and the marketing probably helps you blow up this stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I blew up on OnlyFans specifically because I was making memes, because I find memes are like the best form of propaganda. Like everyone wants to be in on the joke, everyone wants to feel like they're part of community, and I just at the time I didn't think I was like that hot. Or hot enough to have people. I'm not like a Danny Banks, you know, like I'm not like a girl, like I could take a picture and then people will like subscribe to me. So I felt like an easy solution was to make memes of like myself and see if those would go viral.
Interesting.
Yeah. The first meme I had was a photoshopped image of me getting kicked out of Harvard for having an OnlyFans. And I just took a few selfies and that went viral everywhere.
That is smart.
Yeah.
Wow. So you got it on the meme pages.
Yeah, I got it on the meme pages, and then that's when you realize you could pay meme pages. Yep. So then I started doing a lot more of those, and then I started doing podcasts because this is unlimited viral material, however way I want to clip it. But I would say I got kind of bored of it sometime last year.
So you got to find that next passion.
Yeah, that's why I want to get into streetwear or fashion and like really delve into something that's like more exciting for me. I think I know how to do this, and it's time to like learn a new task.
Nice. And that's smart because in your industry, girls kind of fizzle out, right?
Yeah. And I think I made my footnote. Like, you know who Kazumi is, you know? And or if you don't know, then you're gonna know. But I want to just try out new projects, especially like my money with OnlyFans has kind of like steadily declined, and I don't want to feel that fear of like, do I have to keep dancing like a monkey and like get on a stream and get humiliated all over again just to make more money that doesn't really feel like more money in my life.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I've seen you on some dating shows just get roasted.
Yeah, and it's like, again, it's like it was always about the bottom line, right? Like it's not like I'm stupid. Like I know why I'm on the whatever podcast. I know why I'm on the Fresh and Fit podcast. It's like we're all self-aware that this is a symbiotic relationship where controversy breeds conversations, and conversations boost us in the algorithm. Like, we all know what's happening. But at a time, it was just kind of like, this doesn't really make me feel good. This is way more demeaning than getting pissed on, respectfully. Wow. Yeah. At least one is consensual and like between two parties that respect each other. And like one is like just kind of like, you know, it's creating a worse world, which is like insane to assume that like me creating like my own filthy is not destroying the world at its
in a different way.
I don't even think it's destroying the world, because I'm not here to change anyone's minds about sex. Right. But if you resonate with me, then I hope you feel more seen. You know, like, I'm not here to say like my lifestyle is something anyone should embody. I'm definitely like a weird person. But like when I saw like Sasha Grey do an interview of Tyra Banks like a million years ago, I felt really seen, because my whole life I've been told I'm really different and there's something wrong with me. And it was nice to know that maybe there isn't. You know?
Yeah, you definitely don't fit into like traditional Asian culture, right?
Oh no, I'm like a nightmare. My parents would literally kill themselves. Yeah.
Oh man, what was your friend group growing up? Were you with the nerds? Were you with the cool kids?
I was in film, so I went to school for screenwriting, so I was always in like the film crew in high school.
So kind of the nerdier.
Yeah, I was artsy. I had bangs like this.
Oh.
And so since I was a nerd, I was always horny, because nerds.
Yeah, nerds are horny, right?
Like, everyone was horny, but I didn't lose my virginity till college.
That's late.
Yeah.
These days, at least.
Well, I did in high school.
Damn.
But just like once to appease God.
What?
Yeah, I was doing the poop hole loophole.
I don't know what that is.
Because God at the time saw and sex as like evil and heinous. So I was like, well, what about and butt?
Interesting.
That's what they do in Japan, because in Japan your are censored, but they don't censor asshole because everyone has one.
Oh, wow. So that goes down in Japan. Yeah, I heard at BYU they do soaking. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. And they have hump jumping too.
Interesting.
I kind of like soaking.
You've done it?
Well, not like for the purposes of like the Mormon religion, but like I've like had like a inside me and we've just kind of like
just chilled.
Yeah, just chilled.
Wow.
Try it. It's like a nice way to bond.
Really? Huh. Yeah, maybe there's some science behind it about just some emotional bondage.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, Kazumi, it's been fun. I'm pretty speechless from here, but anything you're trying to promote or close off with?
I'm starting a streetwear brand, but it's not going to be related to me. So if you see something cool,
that's you.
That's me.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yep. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye.